Hello and welcome to the Lowdown. I'm Tom Evans with another great show for you tonight. Don't forget you can get involved as always on Twitter at Made in Cardiff TV. Let's have a look at what's coming up on tonight's show. We'll be finding out about the Cardiff Music Awards, plus music from Ruby and the Valentines, and Ben Crichton. And joining me in the studio tonight is Ed Townend, who is launching the Cardiff Music Awards. Ed, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
So tell me about the Cardiff Music Awards. Where did this all begin?
So it started a couple of years ago. I kind of had the idea out of wanting to do something to give back to the Cardiff music scene. It's given a lot to me in the way of, you know, being a fantastic place to live and a fantastic place to experience music. So I thought, what better way than to celebrate that by, you know, saying what is good, what is important in the music scene, and like, you know, that's how I got into it. So I started it off just like an online only thing, and now this year I've kind of expanded it in a way, working with a local company in Cardiff to try and get it out there in the real world. Excellent.
So this will encompass musicians that are born and bred in Cardiff, or people that just play in Cardiff?
It's either you live here or you're based here. It's kind of like, yeah, definitely Cardiff focused.
Excellent. So you were inspired by all the musicians that you've seen over the years performing in the area. Any particular favourites of yours that really inspired you?
Well, you know, there's such a good wide range of acts in Cardiff, like from the ones we all know and love to the, you know, the newcomers, and like I've seen so many great new artists in the past year, especially. It's like some local bands like Parks, and you know, I picked up on a lot of people like Jack Ellis. He's pretty good, and like Maddie Jones as well is kind of one of those leading figures. Like, yeah, I really enjoy seeing new stuff and hearing, you know, what's going on with the more established artists at the same time.
Excellent stuff. I mean, there are so many artists that perform in Cardiff, and here on Made in Cardiff we've been supporting the local music scene ever since we began. We've had so many incredible artists on the show. We're going to have a quick look now at some of those incredible performances.
There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun. It's been ruined for many a poor boy. Turn down, babe, turn down these voices inside my head. Lay down with me, tell me no lies, just hold me close, don't patronize. It's time for you to take a chance. A smile won't cost you anything, but it's worth so much. A smile won't cost you anything, so give it away. Let go, enjoy a little happiness. Come on, get your happy on. Look out. Dooba da ba 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 da 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 ba. Yeah. Ready? Put your pinky finger to the moon. Yeah. What you trying to do? Tell me what you trying to do. 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so player. Pop, it's showtime. Guess who's back again? Y'all don't know? Y'all don't know? Go and tell them that they know as soon as we walk in. We're the Cuban.
So there we are, many talented artists in Cardiff. So no wonder you were inspired, because it really is quite a hub for live music.
Yeah.
So how do the nominations for the awards work?
So you can submit yourself or submit someone else online via cardiffmusicawards.co.uk. It's a pretty simple form. It's a couple of questions to fill out, and we're really hoping this year to find some really great artists that no one's ever heard of, or to recognise those that are already really established. And you know, the better you sell yourself when you're nominating, or someone else, is more chance you are to get nominated and end up as a finalist.
Absolutely. So the nominations are open now, as you said, on the website, so anybody can log on and nominate their favourite artists or themselves. What's the next stage then?
So nominations will close on the 10th of February. We'll announce finalists on the 17th of February, and then you can vote, anyone can vote in the public voting system for their favourite out of the 5 or more people in each category. And it's not just people, it's groups and organisations and things like that. And then we'll then announce those winners at a live ceremony on the 30th of March in Cardiff.
Do we have a venue for the ceremony yet?
Yeah, but it's almost confirmed. These things take time, and we've got to really definitely 100% a venue before we go ahead.
But very exciting times for you. This is going to be such an incredible night, hopefully.
Definitely, and it's going to be fantastic. We're hoping to have up to 500 people being in attendance, from nominees to leading people in the Cardiff industry and from around the country, I hope. And we're going to have live performances and DJs, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Any chance you might do a performance yourself? Are you quite a musician?
No, not anymore. That was a long time ago.
Well, you never know. You can always just step in and do a little.
No, that's behind me now.
Did you used to play an instrument though when you started out?
Yeah, I used to be in a band in Cardiff. I used to be in a couple of bands. I used to play bass, and I moved from that to doing live sound and things. And a lot of people say that sound engineers are musicians who gave up on that, but I was a musician who wanted to be a sound engineer.
Good transition, I think.
Definitely,
then?
Yeah.
Excellent. Ed, stay with us for the rest of the show. We'll talk more about the Cardiff Music Awards later.